Every time you pull out that pair of nail clippers, your living room transforms into an absolute war zone. Your dog yelps, thrashes, rolls over, or snaps at your hands while you struggle, sweat, and ultimately give up in utter frustration. But here is the stark medical truth. This ongoing battle is not just exhausting, it is dangerous. When you accidentally cut into the quick, the highly sensitive tissue packed with blood vessels and nerve endings, you inflict acute, severe neurological pain. That single experience creates a lasting psychological trauma, permanently wiring your dog's brain to view clippers as a direct, life-threatening threat. When that happens, their survival instinct activates instantly. As a veterinarian, I am here to tell you that forcing your dog through this trauma ends today. I will walk you through my medical-grade, 4-step desensitization framework designed to rewire your dog's emotional response, turning dread into voluntary cooperation. Hit that subscribe button right now to protect your pet's physical and mental health. Pay extremely close attention to step 4, because one common, fatal mistake made there causes 90% of dog owners to fail completely. Step 1. Anatomy and quick detection. To trim nails safely, you must first master the underlying veterinary anatomy. Inside every canine nail lies the quick, a complex tissue structure containing a vital blood vessel and an intensely sensitive network of sensory nerves. Cutting into this quick causes sudden hemorrhage and sharp pain that immediately triggers an involuntary avoidance reflex. If your dog has clear or white nails, locating the quick is relatively simple. Look closely at the side of the nail, and you will clearly see a pink, fleshy column running down the center. That pink area is the live vascular core, while the pale, translucent tip extending beyond it is dead keratin that can be safely removed without sensation. However, dark or black nails present a significant clinical challenge because pigment conceals the pink quick from a lateral view. To overcome this, you must adopt the underside view technique. Turn the dog's paw gently toward you and inspect the bottom surface of the nail apex. As you look underneath, you will observe two distinct structural zones: a hollow, shell-like outer cavity near the tip and a solid, darker core deeper inside. As you carefully trim small layers, look directly at the center of the freshly cut cross-section. The moment you spot a dark, moist, circular dot appearing right in the middle, you must stop immediately. That dark central spot represents the leading edge of the nerve pocket and vascular sheath. Proceeding any further will slice directly into live tissue. Equally important is choosing the correct professional hardware. You must completely eliminate guillotine-style clippers from your routine. Guillotine blades operate by squeezing and crushing the nail wall sideways before slicing, which exerts intense mechanical pressure directly onto the internal quick long before the cut is finished. This crushing force generates significant discomfort even if you do not draw blood. Instead, always opt for heavy-duty, scissor-action clippers equipped with ultra-sharp stainless steel blades that deliver a clean, instantaneous shear without compressing the nail capsule. For dogs with extreme tactile sensitivity, a high-speed rotary grinding tool, such as a Dremel equipped with a fine-grit sanding drum, offers an exceptional alternative. Rotary grinders allow you to gently wear down the hard keratin micrometer by micrometer, giving you total spatial control and eliminating mechanical crushing entirely. Step 2. Acoustic and tactile desensitization. The primary reason dogs react violently to nail trimming is not inherent stubbornness. It is an involuntary neurological response. The sudden high-frequency snap sound produced by clippers, combined with the sudden mechanical pressure applied to the toe digits, triggers an immediate acoustic and tactile startle reflex within the brainstem. If you attempt to trim nails without first neutralizing this reflex, your dog will remain trapped in a state of hypervigilance. To break this negative association, you must systematically implement classical conditioning paired with positive reinforcement. Begin by introducing the physical presence and sound of the tool without actually cutting any nails. Place the clippers near your dog's paws, or turn on your rotary grinder at a low speed several feet away. The moment your dog looks at the tool or allows you to touch a clipper to a single toe without pulling away, instantly deliver a precise auditory marker word, such as yes. The marker word serves as an exact event marker in the dog's brain, pinpointing the precise microsecond of calm behavior that earned the reward. Follow that marker word within 1 second with a high-value treat. Do not use standard dry kibble or low-value commercial biscuits for this process. You must reserve exclusive, ultra-high-value rewards, such as small pieces of real freeze-dried liver, cooked chicken breast, or real cream cheese, specifically for nail conditioning sessions. This high reward value creates a powerful dopamine surge in the central nervous system. Repeat this sensory pairing exercise in short, focused sessions of 10 repetitions per day. Over time, classical conditioning systematically alters the brain's emotional pathways. The sharp metallic sound and tactile pressure cease to signal imminent pain. Instead, the brain reinterprets those exact sensory inputs as predictable predictors of high-value rewards. If you find these clinical insights valuable for your pet's well-being, please hit the like button right now and share this video with fellow dog owners. Subscribing ensures you never miss critical, science-backed veterinary advice designed to keep your pets happy and healthy. Step 3. Non-forced handling protocol. One of the most destructive errors dog owners make is physically pinning their dog to the floor or forcing them into an aggressive restraint lock. When you physically overpower a canine, you trigger an immediate fight or flight response driven by the sympathetic nervous system. Forced physical restraint elevates circulating cortisol levels, increases heart rate, and forces the animal into defensive aggression or extreme behavioral shutdown. To maintain a calm environment, implement a non-forced handling protocol using a house line. Attach a light, smooth leash to your dog's flat collar or harness inside the house, allowing you to guide their movement without grabbing their limbs or applying overwhelming force. The house line acts as a gentle spatial boundary, preventing impulsive flight behaviors while preserving the animal's sense of agency. Positioning is equally crucial for mechanical safety and stress reduction. Force your dog to stand on a non-slip rubber mat or textured surface rather than slick hardwood or tile floors. Slipping creates immediate postural instability, which drastically heightens anxiety and muscle tension across the entire spine. When lifting a paw for inspection, never pull the leg outward or forward away from the body, as this twists the shoulder or hip joint into an unnatural, uncomfortable angle. Instead, utilize the natural biomechanical flex of the limb. Gently lift the paw backward, flexing the carpal or hock joint naturally beneath the body, much like a farrier inspecting a horse's hoof. This ergonomic positioning keeps the dog's musculoskeletal structure in a neutral, relaxed state. It allows you a crystal clear, unobstructed line of sight to the underside of the nail plate, while ensuring your dog feels physically stable, secure, and completely unthreatened throughout the procedure. Step 4. The first cut and ending on a win. When you are finally ready to execute the actual trim, you must discard the idea of taking off large chunks of nail in a single aggressive squeeze. Instead, adopt the veterinary shaving method. Hold the clippers at a precise 45-degree angle relative to the nail plate, parallel to the natural slope of the quick. Begin shaving off tiny, micro-thin slivers of keratin, one paper-thin layer at a time. This incremental approach allows you to continuously inspect the cut surface after every single pass, ensuring you detect the central dark spot of the quick long before you make physical contact with live tissue. On your very first practical session, limit your goal strictly to a single nail. Do not attempt to trim 2 paws, and certainly do not attempt all 20 nails. The moment you execute one successful, pain-free microshave on a single nail, immediately deliver a jackpot reward. Give 3 or 4 high-value treats consecutively alongside enthusiastic, calm, verbal praise. Here's the vital clinical rule that determines long-term success. Always end the session on a resounding win while your dog is still completely relaxed and engaged. The human impulse is almost always to push further, to think, "That went so well, let me just try one more paw." Resist that urge completely. Pushing past your dog's tolerance threshold causes fatigue, anxiety, and eventual distress, effectively erasing all the positive neurological associations you just built. By stopping immediately after one successful cut, you leave your dog in an optimal emotional state. Their brain processes the session as a complete triumph, leaving them eager, confident, and entirely cooperative for the next session tomorrow. Building a stress-free nail trimming routine is not a sprint or a test of physical dominance. It is a gradual, compassionate process of building mutual trust. Every small, patient step you take protects your dog from unnecessary physical trauma and severe psychological distress. As a veterinarian, my primary mission is to empower you with the medical knowledge needed to safeguard both the physical longevity and emotional health of your canine companion. Take your time, trust this clinical framework, and respect your dog's subtle behavioral cues. If you apply these steps consistently, nail maintenance will transform from a chaotic battle into a calm, rewarding bonding ritual. Thank you for being a dedicated, responsible pet parent. Please leave a comment below sharing your experiences. Stay patient with your journey, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson.